It's more than 3 years since he took the political plunge. His party is already in the reckoning as a steady contender. Joining us is the man of the moment himself, Dr. Kamal Haasan. Sir, how are you, sir?
I'm fine.
Aggressive campaigning, back-to-back campaigning. What is the response you're getting from the electorate here?
Extraordinary response. I would say that, as we call it, the traction is formidable if you look at it from another point of view. And we are very, very happy. I mean, satisfied is not a position where we will reach till we know where we are. But we're very happy with what.
What is the internal assessment that you have? Because this is the first time elections are happening in the absence of two tall leaders, Kalaignar and Jayalalitha. Is it time for an alternative to the Dravidian parties this time, sir?
It already is, otherwise we wouldn't be existing. And not with this kind of overwhelming support. And as far as this our progress is concerned, we have now come to a position where Tamil Nadu politics will have we have a bearing on Tamil Nadu politics. I mean, it will function with us. It will be inclusive of us, not excluding us.
Do you think it's time for an Arvind Kejriwal-like situation in Tamil Nadu?
No, you don't. See, he's a great example. But you cannot fix the same parameters to a state as big as Tamil Nadu. But there are a lot of great lessons to learn from my brother. As a matter of fact, he came and wished us well. He kicked off this campaign about 2.5, 3 years back. When he directly we asked him to inaugurate the party, whereas he straight away went on into a campaign mode and said, vote for Kamal Haasan.
Who's your bigger enemy, sir? Is it the DMK or the ADMK?
No, the enemy of the people are the rampant corruption. These are people. These are actually instruments, and they have not been instruments of change. They have been selfish instruments who have been self-serving, and that has to change. They are not the enemy. It's actually the rampant corruption which is the enemy. I'm not naive enough to believe that the world will be corruption-free. From Rome to now, from Kautilya, Arthashastra times to now, corruption will prevail. But it's a constant vigil that we'll have to keep. Democracy is something which cannot be put inside a bank vault and be assumed that it will stay that way. In constant vigil and perusal of and the right of that, the duty lies not only with politicians but with the public. They must be awake, aware, and be asking questions.
Sir, if you were to play the kingmaker this time around with one of the parties still wanting support from you, who would you choose, and will you be open to a post-poll alliance with either of the parties?
No, we'll come to the bridge and cross it. Right now, we will not be the predictable political party which will swing, selfishly. We will not swing if it is good for the people, we will do the right thing. Because we are people-centric, not self-centered.
Stalin, in an interview to CNN-News18, said that you are instigated by the BJP, which is why you're attacking the DMK more and not really attacking the ruling government. Your reaction to it, sir?
I've already reacted. I chuckled. It doesn't deserve any more. But I think he's paranoid. He thinks that I'm attacking only him. But mine is, I've called them the corrupt conglomerate about 5 years back, and I still maintain that they are a corrupt conglomerate, and they've ruled and ruined Tamil Nadu over the time. They may claim otherwise, but we, the people, believe that they have done very little.
Has the BJP gained momentum in Tamil Nadu this time? Do you think there's scope for BJP to do better this time?
Doing better this time doesn't mean they have a foothold. you know the tactics and techniques of the party, and they are in power, enormous power that they can promulgate 144 when they come for propaganda. They can shut up everyone else and do their propaganda and walk away. And this is containment. This is, you know what it is called. I don't like to give it a ism kind of name. But that's what it is. I'm not scared of saying it, but I don't want it. This is a great democracy and will stay that way.
Will cash for votes play an important role this time, sir? Because last 1 week is going to be crucial. Do you think EC can handle it well?
See, paying dole, freebies, have been there from the time of kings, Rome. So paying cash for votes, they make it sound like a new phenomenon. It is not. Even Gandhiji confronted it. So we have to be the quotient of corrupt in the populace will have to be constantly monitored and reduced. Convince them that this is not a way that's going to get them the results. It might be temporary, but it's not a long-lasting revenue stream as such.
Last question, sir. Do you miss your friend Rajnikant this time around?
No, we've never been. See, when do you miss somebody when you've done something together for a long time? Yes, I miss acting with him, because that I've done so many times. Here we have never been together in politics, so I don't know how it would have been even. It's something which is like a dream. We both thought of it, it didn't happen.
Thank you so much, sir. There you see Dr. Kamal Haasan campaigning aggressively across the state, and MNM this time is a strong contender. All eyes on May 2nd. Which way will people vote?